What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a crazy and ridiculous pendulum display for you guys to check out, showing you another example of why Konami gotta get Orcust out of every deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like it's only a matter of time before you start seeing like Ultrageist Orcust and Salamangreat Orcust. I mean, we could end up having, I don't know, maybe Ice Barrier Orcust be, meta relevant or something like that. I did actually see Fluffle Orcust one time, and it wasn't bad. This was back when the rank up spell of launch was still legal. But anyways, let's see what pendulums can do. By the way, I'm just gonna say it, ban Mermaid. I'm gonna start saying that in every single video. I swear to goodness. I know it's gonna be in the Megatins, but ain't nobody buying the Megatins for Nightmare Mermaid. What is the card like? $1.50 or something like that. Like, no one's buying it for that card. So Konami, just go ahead and ban Mermaid, then you don't have to worry about it. Look, the Nightmare monsters are too good. Nightmare Goblin was too good. Mermaid's too good. Just ban them. Anyways, so pendulums are up first. We know what pendulums can do. There's actually not going to be any Saryujas or Heraldic links in this duel, if I'm not mistaken. I think, yeah, basically everything just starts with Electrumite with pendulums, and then you end with some other cards. But yeah, I was a little surprised to not see those. And I think that Guard Dragons are probably going to be used. Although, no, actually, yeah, I think they might. Actually, no, I don't think that they are going to be used. Anyways, yeah, you don't even need to use Guard Dragons. He's going to go straight for Unicorn. That was just to get the absolute dragon off field. Now goes into the Orcust side. And this is kind of crazy, right? Like, usually you're used to seeing pendulums use Guard Dragon plays to pull like Destrudo and stuff like that from their deck. But nah, man, Orcust plays, to me, feel like they probably give you a higher ceiling because you get Bardiche. Bardiche is like, extender plus a Fog Blade and all that good stuff. You can make, obviously, your copy of Borreload Savage Dragon in the process. And then not only are you going to get an Orchestrated Crescendo, but you also, because you have the two dark monsters, the Dark Worm, and then you get to search the Phantom Knights of Brigadine. Yeah, you get the Brigadine. You have the two level 4 dark monsters, so you can make Evil Swarm, Nightmare, and it's like, bro, what are you doing against this board? I mean, first off, he summoned like damn near every mechanic in the entire game in this turn. Had this dude thrown a ritual in there, I think he would have covered everything. We've got links on the field. We got a Synchro. We got a Pendulum. We have a Fusion. We have an XZ monster. Give me a ritual, and we've hit every mechanic in the game, basically. But yeah, this board has so much disruption. You have an Infernity Barrier. You have a Fog Blade. You have even more negation. Well, I guess 2 negations in your monsters. And then you also have potentially monster negation with your Jackal. And then you have just another card your opponent has to deal with that's kind of crazy in the Evil Swarm Nightmare that just says, I'm going to put all your stuff face down. Have fun with that. So anyways, we'll go ahead and see what his opponent tries to do. Personally, I would I just would have like scooped it up. Like, come on, bro, you're not gonna sit here have me trying to play through all of this, especially when I have to activate a spell just to start doing stuff. That means that I'm gonna give your Jackal a negation. Like, I'm not gonna, I mean, he's gonna try, I'll give him that. And sometimes dinosaurs, if they have miscellaneous swords, that can actually deal with the opponent. But usually these pendulum players will negate miscellaneous swords because they know that if they don't, then the dinosaur player can kind of do whatever it is that they want to do because they're unaffected by everything. Anyways, that was a pretty one-sided duel. We knew that he was not going to be able to play through all of that mess, but it is what it is. Anyway, second duel should be a little more interactive. It is an Orcust variant, but luckily it ain't going first, so at least his opponent will be able to do something. He's playing Banished deck. He's going to Pot of Duality for Bottomless Trap Hole. That does mean his opponent knows that he has Bottomless Trap Hole set. Maybe he'll try to play around it. He goes for Instant Fusion. It appeared to me that he was just trying to get 2 monsters on the field to ultimately get to Nightmare Mermaid. But Bottomless is going to be used. Now, the thing is, this is kind of a judgment call, right? Do you let your Raijin just get bottomless? Because if you let your Raijin get bottomless, you're, I guess, taking a 1-for-1 and you're losing your instant fusion. And you're probably, with his hand, you're probably not going to get the 2 monsters on field. However, if you don't let it get bottomless, if you put it face down, you have no extra monster zone plays for the turn. Because that's what he's going to do. He's going to put it face down, which saves it. So at least he gets a +1. But now your extra monster zone is clogged up and you can't do anything with it. So I kind of feel like it probably would have just been better to take the 1-for-1 and not even take the +1 because can't really do anything for this play or with this play, and I feel like that kind of bodes well for his opponent. Anyways, Banished deck is not going to do much but just activate Soul Absorption. He is going to use Solemn Warning. Honestly, he's kind of bleeding life points with the Solemn Warning. Now him taking the attacks for Dark Law coming out. 200 life points, man. Can he run it back? I thought maybe. If he did, keep in mind, Dark Law will actually fuel the Soul Absorption, so that is something at least that he can work with. But I was like, I don't know until we saw the top deck. Let's go. He has Pot of Desires. You guys know what that means. By the way, the Desires itself is going to get banished. So he drew another copy of Desires, which is always the meme. But give me all them life points. Let's go. He's going to gain all them life points. By the way, as he banishes a card from his opponent's hand, that does give him more life points. I'm not even sure you wanted to use that. So look at me. He went from 200 life points to 62. This guy just gained 6,000 life points. Like, give me all them life points. Anyways, he's going to activate DDR, which his opponent actually helped him get the Grin Maju in the banish zone. So he actually is going to, I guess, assist in his own demise, which is unfortunate. He's going to activate Phantom Knight's Wing, get a little more attack, get some protection, and then he's just going to probably normal summon the Grin Maju. He has enough damage to just kill his opponent. That escalated really quickly in that second duel. But we know that banished decks, they can get it in, and Desires is always that's always one of their trump cards, along with cards like Grin Maju and stuff like that. It's basically their super powerful card, because while most decks don't want to mess their deck up with the banished 10, they are gladly willing to banish 10 cards because they're looking at it and they're like, yeah, we're just going to get attacked from this. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed those short duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.